You can't help but notice that Vivica Fox, 60, recently had a BBL done. However, fans are saying that she should sue the person who did the work because it was botched. According to rumors, she also sees it and regrets getting the BBL because it has damaged her body. Her ex-boyfriend 50 Cent also has some opinions about the new look, and he expressed them as usual. However, what does Viva think about 50 Cent making comments about her new body? Does she think he wants to spin the block? What has she said about her body being? Alright, I am aware that some work has been done on Viva Fox throughout the years, and people have recognized this. According to reports, she may have had a number of facial procedures, such as Botox to smooth wrinkles around her eyes and forehead, and fillers to improve the volume of her cheeks, and refine the area around her mouth. Some sources also speculate that she may have had fillers in the prio area to further define her chin in relation to breast augmentation. Viva Fox has also admitted to having implants, initially reportedly having saline implants. Implants that were later replaced with silicone implants. As recently as September 2024, Viva was the subject of rumors regarding cosmetic enhancements following an appearance on the Tamron Hall show. Fans conjectured about potential procedures, but Viva responded to these rumors on Instagram by writing, "I'm smiling and happy geez, zero worries, I'm doing good, I'm good darling." More recently, a few days ago, one of her followers suggested that she might have overdone her BBL, which incidentally has been botched. Fans first noticed the significant difference when Viva attended a celebration of her Vivica Fox. In a viral video, she was seen wearing tight white jeans to the hair collection at Houston's Beauty Empire Superstore. Her posterior was so noticeable that people on social media claimed she had a BBL. As usual, the reactions were crazy. One person said, "Vivica Fox got one too, and she's 60 years old. Might be the oldest one with a BBL. This is madness at the highest level, bro." Another person added, "Viva Fox's legs didn't even match her real booty, so I know a BBL look extra crazy." Another person said, "Vivica Fox getting a BBL is crazy, so many older females are like." Instead of going to these young ladies, Fox in the States is attempting to compete with them. Basically, a lot of people have been saying that Viva had one of the best bodies in Hollywood back in the day. She had a nice shape, a small waist, and an absolutely stunning face card. Most people don't understand why she felt that this was necessary, because if anyone needed work done, it was definitely not her. Some people said that we should probably give her some leeway, while others thought that she looked good, and you know who. Others made comments about Viva allegedly getting a BBL. Her ex-boyfriend 50 Cent is well known for his love of drag, so when he joined the chat, fans assumed things would get nasty. For some background, 50 Cent and Vivica Fox dated in 2003 after he shot his shot in front of the world. But their relationship soon became turbulent and widely publicized. Following their breakup, 50 Cent and Vivica got into a number of public feuds, frequently via social media and interviews. One of the most memorable jabs is undoubtedly the one where Viva claimed that 50 was on the DL after sharing a blastcore post by an industry that claimed that too many celebrity cameos and gay plots caused Empire's ratings to drop. The page claimed that 3 million fewer people watched last night's episode of Empire. Did you watch it? We couldn't handle the excessive celebrity or gay content last night, aside from reposting the comments. In his own words, 50 encouraged Raji P. Henson to phone him for assistance after writing that Empire's TV ratings plummeted. "Okay, I'll stop now. Cookie, call me baby, and I'll tell everybody to watch the show for you," 50 said. Viva apologized, but it was obvious that she was not having it. On an episode of Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen asked her about 50 Cent sharing a blog post stating that the Season 2 ratings of Empire dropped due to too much gay content. At that point, Viva implied that 50 was on the DL. When asked to clarify her stance, Viva stated that 50 Cent might not be gay, but that he simply seems to have something unclear. She also claimed that a magazine cover that featured 50 and another rapper Soulja Boy didn't help either.
You know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh, pot calling the kettle black.
Whoa, that was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's gay?
50 Cent is.
Oh my Lord, please. What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is over.
Wait, Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well, I mean,
He gave you.
No, he's not. I mean, we had a great time. I mean, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear. So in my opinion-
you mean sometimes if people protest too much about something,
Yes.
there's the fire is happening right there in front of them.
Absolutely. I just never forget there was a Vibe cover with him and Soldier that made me kind of go.
First, Soldier posted an unflattering picture of Vivica Fox with the caption, "Everyone hit up this cougar. She's single and ready to mingle granny desperate for attention." 50 Cent and Soulja Boy both swiftly responded with a string of critical posts on their respective Instagram accounts. "I'm 50 years old." He also shared a number of other pictures of Vivica Fox, including one with the caption, "Remember when you told me screw Halberry and you could have?" And then Char shared the same picture with the caption, "Oh no, now she thinks I'm gay because I let her lick my behind LMAO. Wait, I didn't want her, she forced me, my hands were tied 50 shades of gray. Played every role she did better than her, and I just asked, what did you take?" So, when Viva's new appearance began to circulate, people knew that 50 Cent would undoubtedly comment. As you may know, he has previously made comments about Viva getting work done. For example, in 2016, 50 Cent shared a picture of Viva next to a mugshot of a patient who was messed up. "I don't know why people would want to cross me. If I weren't me, I would stay out of my way because I'm going to keep winning. I think they do it for attention, and they get more attention than they want. I told you power was the reason behind 50 Cent's caption for Raj Naran Singh, whose face was disfigured by poor plastic surgery. Not Empire, but a show to watch. Taraji P. Henson supported Viva at the time, and in addition to telling 50 Cent to use his platform to bring people together instead of disparaging those like his ex and Raji Naran Singh, who didn't deserve to be made fun of for their looks, she also hinted that his negative attitude might be the reason he hadn't been given power yet. Any Emmy nominations that Empire had, but I can report that this time his remarks weren't as harsh because, after seeing an article about a rumored operation, 50 I said, "Wait till I see," with a shrug and a peeping eye emoji. Emoji, of course, made others wonder if 50 Cent was attempting to convey a message, and perhaps Vivica A. Fox's rumored BBL may have 50 Cent spinning the block, but he later clarified his comment saying, "Who said I was spinning the block, man, Dan? I ain't lying, that booty was good though, I think." However, we also had people claiming that Viva was hoping that 50 Cent wanted to rotate the block. You all recall her declaration in her Vlad interview that she will always adore 50 Cent, along with her remarks about wanting to reunite with him throughout the years.
And the main thing that what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast. The love that I had for him, and still to this day, will always, like, he was the love of my life. I will admit that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart. But the reason why the relationship ended was because we just went public way too fast. Had way too many people in our business, and if I was to have a chance to do it over, it would be that we stayed private.
Viva then admitted to Wendy Williams in a 2018 interview that she was still drawn to 50 Cent. And in a 2023 interview on Sherry Shepherd's Talk program, she said she would be open to dating 50 once more, contrasting there. She even stated that in spite of their previous disagreements, she always saw 50 Cent's public references to her as a sign of support, comparing their possible reunion to that of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck.
I don't know if y'all remember, because y'all remember when 50 and Vivica was dating. Y'all was dating
13 years ago.
13 years ago, and I remember it was some kind of award ceremony. You was on stage, and your body was popping, and I remember Curtis was like, he was in love with you, girl. Would you ever think about getting back together with Mr. Curtis Jackson if he came?
Well, Ben and Jen did it again. Why not?
Anyhow, according to some rumors, Vivica may have recognized that her recent upgrade is giving grandma diaper booty on penciled legs after all that online teasing. I'm not sure whether these things can be fixed, but it seems like she's seriously considering correcting it, kid. I'm curious to know what you think about Viva receiving a BBL at age 60. Did she go too far, or should everyone just shut up to this her body? Additionally, what do you think of 50 Cent commenting on the BBL standoff in the space provided below?